Welcome back to Auto Hub, the channel where we break down the world's most iconic motorcycles and emerging legends with no fluff, just raw, detailed information. Today, we're taking a deep dive into one of Harley-Davidson's most striking and rebellious entries for the year, the 2025 Harley-Davidson Night Rod. This isn't just a revival. It's a bold evolution of the legendary muscle cruiser that challenged tradition, embraced performance, and introduced a modern edge to a legacy brand. In this episode, we'll unpack what the 2025 Night Rod brings to the table, its design evolution, powertrain upgrades, handling characteristics, modern features, and how it fits into the ever-changing Harley landscape. Whether you're a longtime Harley fan or a curious rider looking for something with attitude, this bike demands attention. Design and styles. At first glance, the 2025 Night Rod retains its aggressive stance, low-slung chassis, stretched-out silhouette, and drag-style bars. But everything has been refined for today's rider. The frame is lighter and stronger, built from a re-engineered aluminum alloy chassis that improves both rigidity and weight distribution. The tank, though still faux in placement, now integrates sharper contours and sleeker finishes that give the bike a more aerodynamic presence. LED lighting is now standard throughout. The headlight is a mean-looking horizontal LED strip integrated into a black housing, with smoked indicators and a futuristic taillight cluster. The dark theme continues with matte black finishes, powder-coated components, and optional forged carbon fiber inserts for those opting for the premium trim. The 2025 Night Rod still screams attitude, but it now pairs that look with refined detailing and contemporary edge. It's bold. It's brutal. And it's unmistakably modern Harley. Engine and performance. Let's talk about what really matters, the engine. Harley-Davidson has brought back the spirit of the original Revolution engine, but now it's called the Revolution Max 1350T, an evolution of the platform found in the Pan America and Sportster S. In the Night Rod, this engine is tuned for massive low-end torque and high-end surge. This liquid-cooled DOHC V-twin displaces 1,350 cubic centimeters, delivering around 145 horsepower and 95 pound-foot of torque. That makes it one of the most powerful production cruisers Harley has ever built. The engine loves to rev, and the throttle response is sharp, immediate, and aggressive, yet it remains rideable at lower speeds thanks to smart engine mapping and ride modes. The Night Rod isn't just about loud pipes and looks anymore. It's built to run with the best of them, whether you're blasting down the highway or carving city corners. The 6-speed transmission is smooth and direct, and Harley's updated slip assist clutch reduces effort and enhances control, especially during aggressive downshifting. Technology and future. The 2025 Night Rod isn't just about brute force, it comes packed with the latest in rider-focused technology. A new 5-inch TFT full-color display sits behind the low bars, offering crisp visuals and intuitive navigation. It includes Bluetooth connectivity, turn-by-turn GPS, music controls, and smartphone integration via the Harley-Davidson app. There are multiple ride modes: Sport, Road, Rain, and Custom, all of which alter throttle response, engine braking, and traction control settings. Riders can fine-tune their experience depending on road conditions or personal preference. Cruise control, keyless ignition, and a USB-C charging port come standard. Harley even offers optional tire pressure monitoring and a lean-sensitive IMU for advanced safety features like cornering ABS and dynamic traction control. Kioskle and handling. The Night Rod has always leaned toward the sportier end of the cruiser spectrum, and the 2025 model continues that tradition with modern hardware. The bike features inverted 43mm front forks, fully adjustable for preload, compression, and rebound, paired with a monoshock rear suspension mounted under the seat for a clean rear profile and enhanced handling stability. Harley has tuned the geometry for stability at speed, with a long wheelbase and low center of gravity, but it still offers surprisingly nimble handling in tight turns. The wider rear tire, 240mm, gives it that signature drag bike aesthetic but doesn't compromise agility thanks to refinements in the chassis design. The braking system includes dual 320mm discs up front with Brembo calipers, and a single 300mm disc at the rear. ABS is standard, and cornering enhanced traction control ensures that the Night Rod remains composed even during spirited rides. Return and legend. The original V-Rod line, particularly the Night Rod, was a turning point for Harley-Davidson. Introduced in the early 2000s, it was Harley's answer to the growing demand for high-performance cruisers. Co-developed with Porsche, the V-Rod's liquid-cooled Revolution engine broke the mold, bringing high-revving power to a brand known for low-end torque and classic air-cooled designs. The Night Rod in particular was the dark horse, low, long, aggressive, and wrapped in matte finishes and blacked-out styling. But after its discontinuation in the mid-2010s, fans have been calling for its return. Now, in 2025, Harley has answered, delivering a modernized Night Rod that doesn't just revisit its past but redefines it. Comfort and ergonomics. Despite its performance orientation, Harley hasn't neglected comfort. The riding position on the 2025 Night Rod has been adjusted slightly for better ergonomics. Foot controls are still forward-mounted, but the bars now come with a mild inward sweep to reduce wrist fatigue on long rides. The seat is a low 27 inches, with improved cushioning and a more supportive shape for both rider and passenger. There's also a premium seat option available with memory foam and heat functionality. With a 3.5-gallon fuel tank, range isn't massive, but it's sufficient for most city-to-highway commutes. The weight distribution has also improved, making low-speed handling less of a chore, especially for riders not used to power cruisers. Customization and accessories. No Harley is complete without personalization, and the 2025 Night Rod offers a deep catalog of factory accessories. From Screaming Eagle performance exhausts and stage kits to solo seat conversions, clip-on bars, and carbon fiber bodywork, Harley is encouraging riders to make the Night Rod their own. Lighting upgrades, custom foot pegs, bar-end mirrors, and a variety of wheel options allow the bike to evolve with your taste. Whether you want to lean into its drag strip roots or give it a more touring-friendly setup with a detachable fairing and bags, the Night Rod can flex to your riding style. Pricing and market. The 2025 Harley-Davidson Night Rod carries a premium price tag to match its performance and prestige. Starting at around $20,999 the Night Rod sits comfortably between the traditional Softail line and the more radical CVO machines. It targets riders who want power, style, and modern tech in one muscular package. With fewer direct competitors, like the discontinued VMAX and niche power cruisers from Europe, the Night Rod now stands in a category of its own. It appeals to a younger, more aggressive segment of Harley's audience, one that values speed and innovation as much as heritage. Final thoughts. The 2025 Harley-Davidson Night Rod isn't just a throwback or a reboot. It's a reinvention. It blends everything that made the original V-Rod so iconic with the advancements of today's performance motorcycling. It's faster, smarter, leaner, and undeniably bold. It speaks to a rider who values individuality and adrenaline, who doesn't want to be boxed into the old-school cruiser mold. The Night Rod is Harley's reminder to the world that it can break its own rules, and when it does, it creates something unforgettable. Outro. That wraps up our in-depth look at the 2025 Harley-Davidson Night Rod, here on Auto Hub. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the most exciting Harley releases in years. If you're a fan of muscle bikes, modern tech, and old-school rebellion reimagined, this might be your next dream ride. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a beat from the world of two wheels. Got questions or thoughts about the new Night Rod? Drop them in the comments below. Until next time, keep the throttle steady, the rubber down, and ride free.